Something about a jester. Wonder who that could be.
You're the people I met at the pub, right? What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here? You told us to come. Now you can take back this stupid ring and we'll be on our way.
My ring? Of course. I can still play that card. Listen, I've got a favor to ask.
A favor? You're kidding, right? What makes you think we'd want to help you?
Just listen, all right? There's no time to argue. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel the sinister presence in the Abbey? I heard that a jester got into the Abbot's residence. I'm convinced he's the source of the sinister air.
A jester?
I don't know what he's planning to do, but I'm sure Abbot Francisco's life is in danger. You've got to help. I need you to get into the Abbot's residence and make sure that he's all right. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Now listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. You may have seen them already, but there are some obstinate idiots guarding the bridge to the Abbot's residence. You can't go that way. But if you're prepared to go the long way around, there is another way to get there. You have to leave the Abbey as if you were going to Simpleton, but turn immediately left along the river. Just follow the river along, keeping the Abbey in view. Keep going along the river, and you'll come to a ruin. It's the old Abbey that was used before this one. There's an underground passageway leading from there to the Abbot's residence. I'm afraid that's the only way. The entrance to the ruin can be opened with the Templar's ring I gave you. So you just keep hold of it, all right? Anyway, there's no time to lose. It's in your hands now. Please help the Abbot.
Alright then. Quite frankly, I have no clue why they left the old Abbey. I really like the old one better. At least before it becomes what it is now. Not that you ever see it before then, but eh. I have a good imagination to picture what it would look like, you know, pristine. Anyway, we're going to get an item relatively soon. It's what I was telling you guys about, that you can get a weapon that you're not supposed to have anytime soon. The weapon I'm referring to actually is sold in a shop about midway through the game, so that should tell you how powerful this weapon is going to be. And I highly, highly recommend you getting this weapon. Unfortunately, it is a spear. If you don't like spears, you might want to try something else. But this is something I recommend. But what I did to get the level I'm currently at is do the dingling thing I told you guys about. I ran across 2, killed 1, and just kept psyching up. Speaking of which, I'm now able to enter the state of super high tension. I have no clue how it's unlocked, by the way. You might just need to get everyone up to level 50 tension and then attack with them. But now my entire party can go into the state of super high tension, which is 100, which is the 100 thing I was telling you guys about earlier in the game. I'll be demonstrating it in a fight, so don't worry about me not showing it just yet. Alright. Anyway, how I got the weapon quickly, or relatively quickly at least, is do the same thing I did to get the last weapons. Just fight the copper coin monsters. Like, here's one. This is a Hollow Knight. He's pretty weak, so. He's pretty easy to kill. Ah, dinglings. Speak of the devil. Yeah, here's the jargon thing I was telling you guys about. increases defense too? Oh, you little... I'm not going to do what I'd normally do here, because it takes forever. And I don't really feel like boring you guys to death with my leveling up trick. I do highly recommend this, though, for this early in the game. It's a really good place to level up and so on. There's also a chest over there I forgot to grab. I did find this in a chest to the... Let me see here. Northwest of the Abbey. You have to climb over some hills. You'll find it among some old ruins as well. But it has magic water in it, which will restore your MP, or some of your MP. Unfortunately, there's only one, so keep that in mind when you find it. A she slime. They're basically like the regular slimes, just female, so they're easier to kill. Kidding. They're female. They're stronger, I guess, than regular slime, but they still go down pretty easily. Sorry about that. Bottle of water. I'm trying to cut back on how much soda I drink. So, but mostly I've been drinking green tea and water. But I still have some soda here. Damn Vice. Anyway. This is where the old Abbey is. Now there are 2 mini-medals here, so... Alright. First you should be able to see the entrance just right here. It's kind of obvious. There's this square right here. But we can't get in there. Yep. There seems to be some sort of outline faintly visible in the undergrowth. And this is where the key is. And first we gotta kill something. These Dracumas? I've never seen these before. I guess we have a little guard here this time. These creatures aren't guarding it, by the way. This is just a really nice timing battle. Dracula. That's interesting. As you can see, there's a little hole in the center of the cross. Interstone marker is described as some kind of crest. The crest appears to be the same as Angela's ring. Yes. You have to talk to Angelo to do this, by the way. Twist. Apologize for the coughing, you guys can hear that. So it's leading into darkness. Gosh. Yeah. Now, I really like this old Abbey. This design is really nice. I'm not really sure why they decided to abandon it. What the? Interesting. Okay. Mummies! This place is filled with undead-based creatures, so... be prepared for that. There's no real strategy for fighting undead versus normal. Except for that. They like to throw cursed orbs. Luckily, Masamune is immune to any and every curse. So he can't be cursed. So just hope that they throw those cursed balls at him. Alright, over here. Oh, this treasure chest is actually a candy box. Now, candy boxes and mimics, they drop sometimes iron nails. So this is a good place to get those. And they're fairly weak, so not much of a threat. At least until later. They actually get kind of annoying later. The map. Okay. Let's heal a little bit. I have plenty of medical herbs, so... Alright, check out this map. Okay. Oh. Nothing of really importance over there. We won't go this way, though. Iron nail, yosh. I can use that for something later. I could have sworn you could have let go. Oh. One of these bookcases, I'm not sure which one, has a recipe in it. Oh. I think it's this one. Monk's Diary. 5 people died yesterday, 2 more today. The disease consumes its victims with terrifying speed. The place got infested by a disease. Where is it coming from? Is it being spread by human or rats or something else? Nobody knows. Only one thing is certain, there is no cure. The plague has turned our once peaceful abbey into a living hell in the blink of an eye. Is the gods testing us, or is this a punishment for our sins? I don't know. The only thing I'm sure is that I have lost many brothers today, and I will lose more tomorrow. So that's what happened to the abbey. It's kind of sad. This is the one with the recipe, I believe. Life of a diary is Spartan and Mirage. I don't know. I cannot bring myself to throw anything away, no matter how worn or worthless it may be. Yesterday I sewed an old and worn-out bandana to a bandit's grass skirt I had lying around. You know what? It turned out better than I thought. It seems obviously swirling old things away has its advantages. Normally, if I hadn't made it, it'll pop up saying new alchemic recipe and tell you the basics of it. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys might have run into it already. Because the battles are random, you might have run into it. Someone might have by now. But there's a creature in the old abbey called Metal Slime. It is annoying. The Metal Slime, if you kill it, gives you 1,000, I believe, maybe 5,000 EXP. Which is really nice. Unfortunately, it has such high defense and evasion that you're more likely to miss it than kill it. And even if you hit it, you'll deal probably 1 damage. They have about 4 to 5 HP points. And the quickest way of doing this, of killing them, is actually with your spear. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Scythe. 2. Okay. Humanity. We're going to get a new ability with Humanity, and Scythe, we get the next ability at 32. This will tell you how many treasure chests are in the immediate vicinity. Anyway, I'm going to show you what skill you need to kill them quickly. You need this, or its upgrade. This will do a chance of dealing critical damage, which basically ignores defense. So this will have the highest chance of killing a Metal Slime.